Good afternoon and happy spring to all you lovely tarot tubers. Today I'm here doing a video response to Martyn at Tarot in the City on YouTube. And this is really more of a feeling video response than a thinking one, because I just watched Martyn's video and I thought, you know what, I have to respond to that. It touched me in a way that made me feel like I need to sort of just make my own statements about what Martyn said. So first of all, I don't know Martyn well. We message each other and we speak to each other, and I feel like we have a lovely online relationship, and I admire him as a person. And, you know, I'm hoping that that's twofold or two-way. But anyway, he did a video this morning about toxic positivity in the New Age community. And he first started talking about how his life has changed over the past 6 or 7 years since he's gone online and become part of this international tarot community. And I would have to echo that as well. The past 5 or 6 years that I've been aware of this community and really have made online friends from around the world, people that I would never have met if it was not for this lovely community. I have learned a lot about not only tarot, but different cultures and different folks' approaches to spirituality and spiritual practices. And that has been very positive for me and really a wonderful growing experience. And I am appreciative of that. What Martyn went on to address in his video was sort of what he called the more sinister side to this lovely tarot and spirituality community. And he called it New Age toxic positivity. And I can remember, I don't know, 30 years or so when I started reading occult and New Age spirituality books. I came across the concept of thoughts are things. You are what you think. If you think positive, you can attract positive. And, you know, I'm not totally disagreeing with that. I started out finding it actually that it made a lot of sense. And then I thought, well, sure, easy for you to say. You are a middle-class white cis woman who has a home to live in. Pretty much can pay my bills. I don't have to worry about what I'm going to eat for dinner. I don't have to struggle with racism or transphobia or homophobia or xenophobia. I am female, so I do have to deal with misogyny. And I'm getting older now, so I have to deal with ageism. But, you know, it's easier for me to do because I'm coming from a place of privilege. I'm digressing a bit to get to my point. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, Martyn was posting his video in response to a posting on Hay House UK this morning on Instagram. And when he read the post, I literally went like this. What? So I'm going to read the post. I have it up here on my laptop. So it's the mantra of the day from Hay House UK. It's Malin's mantras. Anyway, here's what it says. Accept the situation and move on with a smile. What's meant for you is for you. Less resistance will allow the universe to do the work for you rather than you doing it yourself. What? Are you kidding me? Like, who thought this up? And who thought this was a good idea to post? I'm really almost speechless. accept the situation and move on with a smile. Oh, I'm a battered woman. I guess I'm just gonna, I mean, I'm not a battered woman, but I'm just saying as an example, oh, I'm a battered woman. I'll just move on and accept the situation with a smile. Oh, I live in a country where some other country is dropping bombs on my neighborhood. Oh, move on with a smile. Don't resist. Think positive and let the universe do the work for me. So just sit in the house and think that the universe is going to protect me from the bombs falling on my city? I think this is a very thoughtless, really pretty mean-spirited post. And I am really shocked by it. I guess I'm shocked by the lack of thought that went behind it. And Hay House, you know, I'm really struggling for words here. I'm sorry. I maybe should have thought this through, but I just wanted to kind of react and do the video right as I'm kind of feeling the emotion of this. So, I don't know. You have a terminal illness. Oh, accept the situation and move on with a smile. What's meant for you is for you. I don't know, guys. I really am having a big problem with this. I do have a few Hay House decks. I have Lightseers Tarot, and I have Earth Magic Oracle, and I think is Angels and Ancestors Hay House? I think it is. And it's funny because those two Oracle decks I actually like, but I don't use the guidebooks because the guidebooks are schmaltzy, I'll just say. I like the cards and the messages or the keywords on the cards, but what's in the guidebook is kind of more of this new age gobbledygook. Do we really believe that we should let the universe do the work for us? Like, how is that going to happen? Is the universe just going to win the lottery for me if I go buy a lottery ticket and then I don't have to do any work? I think this is taking away our personal responsibility. I feel like I have a responsibility to be the best person I can be and to continue to work on growing and changing and evolving. And healing is a big part of that. But I don't think the universe is going to heal me. I think that the personal work I do myself is what's going to heal me and what's going to help me grow and evolve. And as I said, I do consider myself privileged and fortunate because of where I live and my life circumstances. And when I think about this mantra that Hay House UK posted today, and I think about how this could affect someone who's a battered woman, someone who's living with a terminal illness, someone whose child just committed suicide, someone who's African American and lives, or any kind of person that lives with racism throughout the globe, people that live with misogyny, that live with violence, that live with having to deal with homophobia or transphobia, violence against certain groups of people. So, Hay House, how do you think your post would make someone who's struggling with life, for example, someone whose child just committed suicide or someone who's living in a war-torn country, how do you think this post would make them feel? I think it would make people feel really badly. It makes me feel really badly. And as I said, I feel pretty fortunate. So I just want to support Martyn. And he was so much more eloquent than I've been. Maybe he thought things through a little bit more than I did. And as I said, this is totally an emotional response, a feeling response, not a thinking response. But I think I'm going to post it as is. And I think this is a really important conversation for us in the tarot spirituality community to have. Do the kinds of things that we believe cause harm to other folks? And think about our privilege and our position in life before we say things like this mantra. I guess I want to support anyone who is struggling, who is in pain, and who is suffering from whatever it is they're suffering from, and say, you know what? I don't think that what is said in this mantra is going to help. And I want you to know there is a community out here that will listen to you and support you. And that we don't believe that by accepting a situation with a smile and sitting back and the universe will magically solve your problems. We don't believe that. We believe in, I guess I should say I believe in the support and love of community and sharing and supporting each other. So anyway, that's my off the top of the head, without any thinking at all, VR to Martyn at Tarot in the City. And I'm interested in what other folks think about this. So please comment. I think this is something that it would be good for us to have an open discussion about. And just see where people stand and what they think. And if there are folks out there that do believe that this statement makes sense. As I said, I don't think it makes sense. I think it's harmful. But, share your ideas and your thoughts and your feelings. I'd be really interested in hearing. And thank you, Martyn, so much for taking the time to make the original post. I really appreciate that you did that. Blessings to all.